Hello everybody. Hope everything is well. We will start now again. We made 4 speakers from all over the world, from great companies we have started to be partners with. But I will join what will be just after that. At 3:45, we will be waiting you at the front of Rotana with a big bus, which will take us for a historical place called Madaba, the historical city with a great church, with the oldest mosaic map in the world. Then we will go to Hajj Duda, not that much historical place, but it's a great place to have a great dinner with a great people. Now my colleague will introduce our speakers, so I hope it will be a great for all of us. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your meal. Our next speaker, having over 15 years of experience within the IT industry, is between 2 major players, HP and IBM. Currently holding the position of the Regional Sales Director of Turkey, Middle East, Africa, and Africa in Honeywell, a multinational manufacturer providing commercial and consumer products and services, as well as being a platinum sponsor in today's event. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Mahmoud Sultata, who will share some thoughts on how Honeywell is looking at the future of Internet of Things.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Can you hear me well? Yes. All right. I'm here having a pleasure meeting you after lunch. I hope you have enough energy for my 100 slides. I'm only kidding, it's only 5 slides. My name is Mahmoud Sultata. I'm the Regional Sales Director for Honeywell Safety and Productivity Solutions for Turkey, Middle East, and Africa. First, I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak to you today. It's a pleasure to be here in Amman and in this event with you. In the next few minutes, I will just give you a very high-level view of Honeywell, who we are, what we do, and I will take you through a very short journey on how do we see the Internet of Things as the coming wave of innovation. So let me start by Honeywell. So Honeywell is a Fortune 100 company, has been in business for over 100 years. We focus our innovation and technology to make the world more secure, cleaner, energy efficient, connected, and productive. We operate in 70 countries. We have over 1,300 sites. We employ over 130,000 employees. Our revenues as of 2015 is getting closer to $30 billion. As you can see towards the lower side of the screen here, over 50% of our revenues come from outside of the US. In fact, we are roughly getting 20% of our revenues from emerging economies or emerging markets. That includes China, India, Middle East, Africa, most of our emerging economies in South America and Asia. We operate out of 4 major strategic business units: aerospace, performance materials and technologies, home buildings and technologies, safety and productivity solutions, which is the business unit I represent today. So before I start talking about the whole concept of Internet of Things, I just want to borrow from Engineer Nabil presentation, which was very enlightening, by the way. Thank you so much. Listening to Engineer Nabil, there were a couple of words that he kept on repeating: disruptive and efficiency. And if you look at the whole notion of Internet of Things, where you have this new wave of technology, it is driven by improving or increasing productivity and efficiency. There was one slide, unfortunately, I don't have it right now, but I can talk about a survey done by Morgan Stanley. They have surveyed the top CIOs worldwide for the top companies. They asked them about if they want to adopt Internet of Things in their companies or for their environment, what would be the main driver for that? And guess what? On the top of the list of about 50% of the responses came improving operational efficiencies. So we at Honeywell, we listen very carefully to our customers, and that's why we have been on the lead for Internet of Things for many years. Started with consumer market for smart homes, for example, connected homes. People were looking for tools to conserve on the energy, control the temperature of their homes, control the lights, and so on. And we provided that. And then we moved to smart buildings or connected buildings. And today we have a wide portfolio of building management solutions that optimizes the flow of people, optimizes the energy consumption, light, and so on. For mobility, we look at that space from a vertical perspective. Retail, healthcare, transportation and logistics, and so on. At the core of our value proposition, we look, or we have devices and sensors that are collecting and sharing data to provide analytics and again productivity and efficiency. So everything we do is around providing better efficiencies and productivity. One good example of that is the connected worker, the connected mobile worker. Now you can look at that from different perspectives, whether it's a nurse in a hospital, a delivery person in the transportation and logistics environment, oil and gas, people in the field. So there are different people out there who, for many years, we were using tools that were not necessarily connected. Now, what we look at the next wave of getting all these workers to be connected workers. Today, we have a big install base of over, or we're actually adding to that install base of over 500 million users every year. So these are potentially people who are using mobile devices or kits or sensors that will allow them to be better productive and safer as well. Maybe I can give like a high-level example of how we look at these. So if you look here, toward the top side of the screen, we have devices like mobile devices, barcode scanners, barcode printers. Some of them are mobile. On top of that, we add the layer of software like voice, for example, or maybe a vertical specific software, and then you complement that in a solution and we deliver it to specific vertical. Now, on the lower side of the screen is another example for sensors, for example. So look at temperature sensors, a flow sensor, or any kind of sensor that would be coupled with another piece of software and again delivered to a specific vertical. The future is where what we look at as providing these solutions through cloud, providing them as a service. And we're building our capabilities organically and inorganically. Mentions here Mobilizer, for example, which is a company that we acquired towards the beginning of this year to provide a cloud solution, cloud-based solution for field services and sales and marketing and so on for mobility work. So the future is on the cloud. As I said, some of these solutions already exist, and what we want to do is we take that to the next level to deliver it through the cloud. Now, towards here should have been a video. Unfortunately, I won't be able to run. So, with that, I should conclude my 5 slides that I prepared for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahmoud. Our next speaker is a person who was born and raised within a family-owned business that traces its roots from the beginning of the 20th century. Not only has he inherited his experience naturally, but also professionally with practical experience as GM of the Jordan Post and CEO, and complementing it with academically by holding a PhD in supply chain. Please welcome Dr. Amin Pawar, an international consultant in supply chain.
First of all, let me thank you for the invitation. Instead of looking at technology, maybe I'm going to be the low-tech end of the presentation today and talking about the challenges in international logistics and the challenges of this very, very important and relevant sector, what it is. And I'll try to be very quick and try to just go a bit back to basics, to the simple basics of logistics and the logistics chain, which in itself is the basic, or when we discuss, I can interrupt my own self, when we compare supply chain to logistics and we use these terms interchangeably, they are in a way the same, but supply chain is a bit wider because it goes also in purchasing, in the management of the whole process. But if you think about logistics, it's the majority of that process. Now, it is a very important